is Jude, and thank you for joining us for the Metal Shop blog. I'm here with Ashley and Greg, and we're going to be talking about their little avocado place. So Ashley, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Hello, Greg.
Fine, thanks.
Good. First, we want to go ahead and get a little history as far as what you've done with your business and how it's evolved into your little shop here. Just give me a little history about the avocado.
Okay, so we started the avocado maybe 3.5 years ago, and it was actually just clothing and patches. I started actually selling my own clothes, and I would deliver to people. So I set up an Instagram and a Facebook. I would post an item, and then I would put the price under it, and then I would say I'll deliver anywhere in El Paso, like no matter where you are, and then I would drive to them. And it was really cool because I would get to meet the girls and get them like really comfortable with me. And yeah, that's pretty much how it started. It was like that for a while.
Okay. And then you were involved with the whole thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was behind the scenes doing all the grunt work, you know, and all the driving and hot sun. Yeah.
Of course, that's what it should be, right? And so also, I heard that you guys had a band as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about that. We were called Lasagna. I mean, everyone loves lasagna, right?
Just
we
like
love
everyone
food.
loves avocado.
Exactly.
It's like we have a food theme going on our lives.
Well, that's what we wanted. We wanted to steer away from like the typical, stereotypical, predictable naming something like a clothing store, calling it El Paso vintage clothing or something that's too predictable.
Yeah.
So we wanted to choose something completely different that everyone likes, something that catches the ear. The avocado, everyone loves avocado. Lasagna, everyone loves lasagna.
Yeah.
So that's, we called our brand Lasagna.
Everyone love us. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
It gets everyone hungry. And, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's basically what we did with Lasagna, the music project, is we would just, she plays clarinet, I play French horn, I play a little bit of guitar, and she can play a little bit of synth and piano, and we would just incorporate different toys and sound bites and little random instruments here and there, and it was a combination of, you know, looping some stuff, improvising some stuff, and then we just basically would put 20 minutes of music together and perform it.
It was a mess, but
Yeah.
it was a beautiful mess.
Beautiful mess, yeah.
Basically.
That's pretty cool. And you guys still do that every once in a while, or just?
We haven't done it in a while since we've had our baby.
Yeah, eventually.
He's kind of a handful, but I have plans in the future to have him front and center stage on his high chair with all of his toys, and we'll have him all mic'd up, and so we'll be doing music behind him, and he'll be making sounds
That's
on his little
awesome.
toys and stuff.
Yeah, he loves the microphone.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna
There
be a
you go.
screamo artist.
Cool. So now talk to me as far as like what's influenced your style. Like what influences your style as far as the clothes that you get and.
That's a good question.
It's hard for her to talk about her own style. It's very like.
I love her style.
I know.
She's so unique.
Exactly. She can't.
It's strange.
She can't talk objectively about it because it's her son. With her, it started off as borderline like punk. Like when we first started out, like a lot of the clothes that we would sell were, of course, vintage, but we weren't married to that idea. You know, anything that was like cool or cute or.
Yeah.
And
I
so
remember seeing some of them on Instagram.
Yeah.
And so she would do like modifications to clothing, and she would make patches and everything, and we would get, you know, clothes donated, and we'd fix them up and repair them, and it was just like a Frankenstein of
It's
clothes.
always better because it's
Yeah,
unique.
exactly, and so it appealed to a lot of people,
Yeah.
and I think we sort of influenced the style of our community.
That's saying a lot, but yeah, we kind of evolved from that. We went to like a more vintage direction. I would try to find really old pieces. I mean, like if they had something wrong with them. We would travel like San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's my favorite place because they have like a giant Goodwill downtown that is like labeled like 60s, 70s, 80s,
Awesome.
90s.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I gotta get myself
all
up
those
there.
rich people just like donating all their clothes to Goodwill. We had a field day.
Yeah, they
honestly.
like Neiman Marcus, like old school, like everything, and it was amazing. So then
We're gonna have to make a trip down there someday.
yes, we're in the vintage direction, and now it's pretty much just vintage inspired. I guess you could say. We do sell some new clothes too, because we kind of want to stay up with the trends. And so yeah, I pretty much, if I see something and I like it, I'll get it.
Nice. Well, that was another question I was going to ask, as far as like, how much work do you guys do to get your merchandise?
I do a lot of like internet scouring, I guess you can say. I have a few apps that I really like to go to. You can bid on stuff or get stuff at a good price. Like garage sales, I'm not ashamed to say that you can find like amazing.
Yeah, there are hidden gems everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
And honestly, a lot of our customers have really great style.
Yes.
And if we pick up on that, we'll tell them, hey, you have anything you'd be willing to let go of? Or,
yeah, lately we've been buying from our customers.
Yeah.
And I like that.
It's a good system, honestly.
Yeah.
That's cool. So the merchandise that you guys get, do you get a lot of it from El Paso, or do you guys shop online, aside from, going online?
It's a whole mix of things. I mean, we have a lot of stuff from like Phoenix Goodwills and San Antonio Goodwills and San Francisco Goodwills that we have, like, we stocked up a long time ago.
I have like so many closets full of
Yeah,
stuff for the store.
Yeah. I have to go in and bake something.
I know.
But yeah, honestly, a lot of it comes right from El Paso. A lot of it is from our customers. They come in and what we'll do is, if they're willing to part with an interesting piece for $5, then yeah, we'll buy it from them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then as far as the age demographic, what do you guys target? Do you guys target mainly?
Honestly,
mix,
At first, I thought maybe it was like a lot of like 16 and 17-year-olds, but I was also younger. But now that we're like in this location, we get a lot of older women, which is fine. They like those too. So pretty much, I would say like mid-40s. That's like the.
I'm almost there. I'll be coming in. I'll be here once in a while.
A few years.
I'll talk myself and then, hey.
No, yeah, it's just a mix. It honestly is. Whoever comes in and they like it, they can fit it. They usually take it.
I saw a few things already that I might want to. So we did talk about the avocado. Why the avocado?
Well, like I said before, like we wanted to steer away from the traditional naming of a clothing store, and so we thought, like, okay, everyone loves food. And what's a food everyone loves? We were thinking strawberries, that's cute, that's nice. Bananas, that could be cool. And then bam, we said the avocado, and of course that strikes a chord with anyone, especially from El Paso, because that is like the quintessential fruit of the Southwest.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's so us, and bam, it stuck. The second I uttered it, it stuck. And then years later, here we are. I mean, we had when we wanted to open up the cafe, we had the name recognition already from the Instagram clothing store, that we decided to keep it, and we realized, people are going to be expecting avocados.
So you better put
so
it on the avocado.
It has to be on the menu.
So yeah, we can't just like call ourselves the avocado and only sell clothes. And so definitely avocado on the menu, definitely.
So yeah, I was going to ask you that. How did it come into play? But I like the idea that you put an avocado in there, because it's actually one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, it's everyone's. If you don't like avocado, get out of the house.
Right?
Some people like to come in and be like, I'm allergic. I'm like, just leave.
Yeah.
No.
Just look at the picture and then walk away. So now, describe me your menu. I passed by it and everything looks good in it.
Our menu's intense.
It's pretty extensive. I'll let her get the coffee side.
Okay, so with the coffee side, we have lattes, flavored lattes that I kind of invented, some like Frankenstein lattes.
She's been a barista.
Yeah, I've been a barista for
a while
7 years. That's actually pretty much one of the only jobs I've ever had. But anyways, so we have chais, we have Italian sodas, we have matcha, which is very popular. Have you ever had matcha?
Never have.
It's like a pulverized green tea that you mix with milk, and it's actually delicious. We do it a frap or ice, and we have frappes. Like everybody goes crazy for frappes in the summer.
I mean, of course we do traditional things like Americano, espresso, and
I make a mean cappuccino. That's my favorite thing to make.
Yeah.
And
then we need coffee right now.
Then we'll show you what I made.
And I'll show you what it's like. And then
And on a side point, our coffee is locally roasted right behind us. Over on 5 Points, we get our coffee from 210 Coffee Roasters. They really roast a mean bean, honestly. Like the second a lot of coffee places in town, they get their beans from different distributors. But I tasted 210, and it brought me back to like the first time I ever had a cappuccino when I was a kid. I was like, this is what I think about when I.
And they're local, which like I love supporting local places. And I guess you could go over the food. The menu.
Yeah, we have a pretty. A lot of people get overwhelmed with our sandwich menu, but really it's just 3 different breads, 3 different cheeses, and 3 different meats to choose from with a list of condiments. So you build your own sandwich. You tell me what kind of bread, meat, and cheese you want, or you can mix and match all the 3 cheeses, all 3 meats. You know.
Oh wow! So that would be one mad sandwich.
Yeah, I get down with it. Yeah. And so,
most people just like a surprise. You're just like, just make me whatever you want.
Just like that's something that I would do.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys think is good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then our chips are kettle chips.
Yeah, we get the kettle chips. They're
vegan too.
They're healthy and they're tasty. And so every sandwich comes with a hefty portion of kettle chips and a whole avocado.
And your sauce.
And my special signature spicy avocado sauce. I was nervous about introducing it at first, but the first wave of people loved it so much, I was like, oh, okay, you know what, this is the thing now.
They like asked Kim to jar it. They're like obsessed with it. Yeah.
And do you have a name for that?
Spicy avocado sauce.
That's it.
Yeah.
How about Greg's spicy avocado sauce?
No, that would make me feel
yeah, he's like that.
No, but I mean that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And as far as the popular menu and the item, what do you guys normally? It doesn't matter. It's whatever usually.
Like we said before, the surprise sandwich. People come in. They're not maybe they're not too familiar with rye bread or pumpernickel bread, or they've never had roast beef with Swiss, and so they're kind of they're curious. They want to see my take on it. They're like, make me a surprise, and
that's
honestly,
cool.
I'll just throw everything but the kitchen sink in there.
Oh
yeah.
I might end up walking out with a sandwich.
So. Better. I'll be offended if you don't walk out with a sandwich.
About the most popular item in the menu.
Well, like I mentioned before, the surprise sandwich. When customers come in and they might be slightly overwhelmed with the options on the sandwich, they'll just tell me to make them a surprise because maybe they're not too familiar with pumpernickel or rye, or they don't know how roast beef and Swiss taste together. So they trust me to make them a surprise, and I'll throw everything in there. Like I'll really give them a nice surprise.
That's always cool.
Sometimes I'll do half rye, half pumpernickel on each side.
Awesome.
Crazy.
It's all good.
Kidding,
I'm confident enough in the quality of our ingredients that no matter what I make them, they're gonna like it.
They're gonna like it.
And as far as the drinks,
Yeah, and for the drinks, the horchata frappe is very popular. People love horchata. And
a dirty horchata frappe that we put a shot of espresso in there.
And then another popular thing I don't think we mentioned is we have like an egg muffin, like an egg English muffin with ham and cheddar, and that's very popular in the morning. We make a lot of those.
I always slip up and call it the McMuffin because it is a lot like the McMuffin, but
our customers call it the McLovin, which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
It's fine to me, I guess.
Could have a McLovin.
Yeah.
And that also, of course, comes with the spicy avocado sauce. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a big thing that I would definitely like. Before I leave, that's what I'm gonna order. I definitely taking the horchata.
Okay,
and
nice.
your surprise.
You know, it's the best things.
And so, as far as your drinks, what sets your drinks apart from any other cafe?
Okay, so for our drinks, all of our pumps are vegan and non-GMO, which is really important. Like I said, our espresso is locally roasted. It's also organic and it's like a very rich flavor. A special thing that we do, we don't charge for our organic rice milk, we don't charge for our organic soy milk, and we don't charge for extra shots. So pretty much we just have like a base price, and then we'll just kind of like customize it to whatever the customers want.
That's
The
nice.
customers always right.
Oh yeah, and we're not like
Customers always
Starbucks where it's a set system, and if you don't like our drink, then
Oh,
screw
yeah, I'll
you.
just-
Yeah, no, it's
You want more sugar? Like,
Yeah.
okay. We don't charge for whipped cream or anything. Like, we try to.
yeah, we customize every drink basically to the liking of the customer.
Yeah. And so yeah, what sets our drinks apart also, I kind of like searched every coffee shop and then I undercut them by $1 because I really want like
business.
I really wanted to
The
yeah
business
like, college kids
satisfaction.
and kids
Yeah, it
to
is.
be able to like have a frat for like $3.
Yeah.
And it is actually proven to be much more lucrative to offer better prices than to try to make as much profit as possible.
Yeah,
I know the struggle. Like I was in college,
Yeah.
like you know,
I
like
mean, we grew up in El Paso. Like we know the struggle here. I mean, it's
You know what? Also, I think that's a point too is that Starbucks is very just in and out, in and out, in and out. You guys personalize it,
Yes.
and that's very important. You know,
Yeah, there's lots
I
of love.
prefer getting coffee from someone that, hey, look, someone personalized it,
Yeah,
and did it
it's-
with love and care, as opposed to just what's the
It's
next
like
one?
so,
Hey, what's the next one? What's
we
the
always
next one?
we always joke like all our customers just turn into our friends because
Yeah.
like we just talk to them all the time. I'm like, dude,
yeah, and the conversation
I
that
love
we
it,
have with
yeah.
the customers while they're drinking their drink, that enhances the drink in itself.
And not only
So
that,
nice.
the power of the word.
Yeah.
You start spreading the word. Hey, you guys need to try this
True.
place and this place, and before you know it, you guys
Yeah.
get more customers, satisfied customers.
Yeah,
with
word of
words.
mouth definitely is the best advertising.
It is.
Yeah. And now, who's the boss in the kitchen?
I have my realm, the sandwich realm.
Yeah.
She's got her realm.
We
The
kind of like split
yeah.
it in half. Like he has his part of the bar and I have my part of the bar.
Okay.
But of course, whenever one of us is
Yeah.
here, we're definitely able to.
But I would always say
Do
the
each
boss
other's
is
job.
me all the time.
Yeah,
with
of course.
everything.
Yeah.
So
That's just how it is.
that answers.
well, wait.
Yeah.
What about Dave? Would Dave?
Well,
Dave
Child
used to be the
Protective
boss,
Services
yes.
came in and they're like, he can't be running the show here.
Yeah,
This
right,
is-
you guys.
So we had to nip
We're
that
not
in the
paying
bud.
him enough, and he doesn't even know, and he would just sit in his high chair and point at everyone, and like, everyone's getting really
You
uncomfortable.
can't do that anymore.
Yeah. He's happy at home. Yeah.
That's cute. I was wanting to see Dave. I'll probably see him next time.
Hey there, come on in. Who's the surprise for?
So now we're going to talk about social media. What's the address that they can find you at? Information as far as social media wise, though.
Okay, so Instagram, we are under Avocado Vintage.
Just one word,
One word.
Avocado Vintage. And then for the Facebook, we are the Avocado EPTX.
Okay.
And we don't really have a Twitter or anything. So it's pretty much those two.
And we don't do websites either. I mean, with Instagram and Facebook, that's all you need.
Yeah, the Facebook is nice because it has the hours and it has like the address.
call now
location.
button.
Yeah, you can call us from Facebook. So
And then you post pictures of some of the clothing.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
To
where
get
you
some
put some of the
interest.
clothing in there.
yeah.
Okay. So your physical address? What is your physical address?
We are 1021 East Missouri. I emphasize the East because a lot of people end up on West Missouri and they're like, where are you? What is this place?
Yeah. Isn't
The
it
difference between East
the
and West
railroad?
Missouri is like,
Yes.
like, so crazy.
Like on the other side.
the opposite of the railroad? You guys are
Yeah,
on this
exactly.
side, right?
East, 1021 East Missouri.
And then your hours of operation.
We're Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 2:30.
Okay.
So just breakfast and lunch, but you know that's all you need.
And then after 2 o'clock, of course, it's mommy
Yeah.
duties on
Oh
there.
yeah, I mean we have so many
Definitely.
errands to run every day. It's good. It's good to wrap it up at 2:30. But you know, a lot of times people come in right at 2:30 and like, oh, I hope we made it. And I'm like, I definitely will stay open.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
to whatever.
Yeah.
If there's people
You're like,
stay
no,
open.
no more.
Right, we just shut the door.
I had something to do. That's good. And then as far as now, I want you to describe the avocado for me. Like, what, in your own words, tell me what is the avocado?
The avocado is like a very homey, local, like hidden.
Gem.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's very bold for me to say.
No. It really is
it.
like home. People come in here and the ambiance, the atmosphere, it just puts them at ease. I think it makes them happier. Honestly, the color of the walls, that's an actual physical thing that calms people. It calms me.
Yeah, that's actually my daughter's favorite color. So
Yeah.
my favorite color too.
Our house is like color inside.
Yeah.
You know, I was walking in myself. It is a really homey feeling. And you just feel relaxed. You don't feel tensed up, or not only that, but ordering from the menu, you don't feel like, oh no, what do I do? You know, it's just like, you know, you guys are there to help.
Yeah.
That's
So I would just say homey. I try to make everybody feel very comfortable. That's it.
Oh yeah. Quickly, I have 5 rapid questions to ask you. Alright, so are you guys ready?
Okay.
Let's do it. Just, I mean, these are going to be questions that are just going to pop out of my mind.
Yes.
Okay.
A few of them, actually, you already answered. Which one of them was like, you know, why lasagna? You know, like, why not tacos? Or spaghetti? Or
Because that's inferior to lasagna. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I also had a question. I know you did roller derby.
Yes.
What was your derby name?
I've actually had 2 derby names, but my most recent one was Penelope Cruz, because I wanted to be like Penelope Cruz because she's like adorable. So that was like a good pun on it.
Yeah. And our puppy's name is Penelope. So.
Yes, that was like the main reason.
Okay, that's another question. What kind of puppy do you have?
We have a number of dogs now. We have a Scottish Terrier and a pug. Yeah. We're an odd couple, yeah.
Do you have any other pets?
We had 14 fish in a nice big aquarium, and then one day I noticed like a little tiny head in there. I was like, oh, we have a baby fish. And then I realized the next day, I'm like, oh,
there
we
were
have
many
3
baby fishes.
And then and now once the dust has settled, and I finally realized we have 14 baby fish.
Oh
so we have like 30 fish.
If you
now.
count fish as pets, then yeah, we have a lot of pets.
They all have their own personality.
It's mostly just the girls.
Yeah.
What else? As far as where you guys were born, I know you weren't born here, were you?
No, I was actually born in Rogers, Arkansas, because my dad was in the military. So, but mom's from here, and all her family are from here. So yeah, she wanted me to back here. So yeah, basically, this is home.
But yeah, I'm homegrown, born and raised here. Yeah.
Nice. What high school?
I grew up on the west side, so I went to Coronado. And I get a lot of people like,
Okay, I'm central, so you know.
I know.
no, I was a band nerd, you don't have to worry about it.
I do worry about it.
And then last question, aside from Dave, any other babies coming around, or are you guys?
Oh, we want to try until we get a girl, but at the same time.
So you get a girl, so you keep getting boys,
right? I think there will be a baby pretty soon.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
We might. I mean, we're figuring like might as well get them all out now.
Yeah, I kind of just want to just like the business is kind of like settling down, and the house is good, and I want them to be close in age, so I think I want to start trying for that.
But even if we don't have another one, we're also cool with that.
Oh, okay.
You know, because the majority of the clothes that I have is the kids' clothes.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Special thanks to Metal Shop Vlogs for having us today, and for Miss Jude for interviewing us with those awesome questions. And
No, thank you for having us. Really awesome place. I definitely recommend everyone to come on over.
And I just personally want to thank everyone who's gotten us to this point.